The voice that fought for equality. The voice that marched in a movement. The voice that spoke for women. The voice that was innocent. The voice that moved everyone. The voice that was Angela Davis. Angela Davis was born on January 26, 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama. Her parents were Frank and Sally Davis, both school teachers in the Birmingham school system. As a child, Angela Davis grew up as a middle-class African American on a part of town called Dynamite Hill. Dynamite Hill was given that name because the Ku Klux Klan bombed many African American homes and churches. The bombing of a church led to the death of 4 girls. Davis began going to protests with her mother and grandmother in the 1950s as a young girl. Angela Davis also attended black-only schools that weren't as advanced as the whites-only schools. They were run down. By the time Davis was in high school, she realized civil rights movements began to take action. Her parents were members of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is an organization raising awareness for political, educational, social, and economic equality. After graduating high school, Angela Davis attended Brandeis University in 1961 with a scholarship where she developed a deeper understanding of political oppression. While present at Brandeis University, she studied with Herbert Marcuse, who was a radical philosopher. Once she graduated from Brandeis, Angela Davis went to Los Angeles in 1967 to work with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the Black Panther for Self-Defense, and the Communist Party. At this time, Davis was criticized by black males for doing what they considered men's work. She encountered many attitudes like this through her political activities. In 1969, she joined the Communist Party because she believed communism was the best way to eliminate racism, sexism, poverty, and injustice. In July of 1969, she joined a Communist Party whose members had been invited to spend a month in Cuba. After returning to the United States, Angela Davis found several newspaper articles explaining her membership with the Communist Party. Because of her involvement with this particular party, she was fired from her job. Soon after, Angela Davis began working with the Soledad Brothers cause on the behalf of the inmates at the California Soledad Prison along with Jonathan Jackson. The Soledad Prison was a prison including brutal treatment from the hands of the prison guards. On August 7, 1970, the brothers Jonathan and George Jackson attempted to free all prisoners in the Soledad prison. The 2 brothers escorted Judge Haley out of the Marin County Courthouse. In their attempt, the Jacksons, as well as Haley, were killed. And though Angela Davis did not participate in this event, she was labeled on the FBI's Most Wanted because the weapons that were used were registered in her name. She was also accused of murder and kidnapping. For several months, Angela Davis was on the run until she was captured in New York and jailed. Thousands of supporters joined the Free Angela campaign from all over the world. Somalia, Africa, Cuba, and Boston, Massachusetts. Graffiti, signs, billboards, and buttons were made for this cause. The Rolling Stones even wrote a song titled Sweet Black Angel for Angela Davis. In 1972, after a 13-month trial and 16 months in prison, the charges were dropped and Davis was set free. Later that year, she decided to run for vice president of the Communist Party. Although she didn't win, she didn't stop fighting for what was right. Davis was banned from many teaching positions after running for vice president, but eventually she found jobs at several United States universities and international colleges. Now, Angela Davis is a professor at the University of Santa Cruz, an author of several books, and a dedicated activist in the prisoners' rights and prison reform movement. You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So come on, come on. Come on, come on, you've got a heart as loud as lion, so why let your voice be tamed? Maybe we're a little different, there's no need to be ashamed. You've got the light to fight the shadows, so stop hiding it away. Come on, come on, I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it. Read all about it. No. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Angela Davis has been and always will be an inspiration. She took on this world as if it were hers. After studying her, I realized that I have a voice. I have the voice that spreads kindness. I have the voice that strives for success. I have the voice that will be here as long as I live. What's yours?